podcast. I'm Hannah.
I'm Michelle.
It is Tuesday, September 30th.
Yes.
We've been gone almost a month.
Ooh.
Sorry, we had some life things. First, you can find me on Ravelry as Hannah072 and on Instagram as Hannah's Knit Cottage.
And I am Southern Comfort KC on Ravelry, Wool Market Fibers, and What's Your Stitch Quilt Shop on Facebook and Instagram for Wool Market Fibers. I don't have one for the other yet.
So the way the podcast is gonna work, we're gonna talk about our make along. We're gonna talk about maybe a mini life update, and then do FO, finish objects, whips, and dream makes if we have any. Okay, so first, we are running a sweater knit along. It's Fall Y'all Sweater Make Along. You can crochet as well. It runs until October 31st, so please get your sweaters in. I'm going to open up the FO thread now that we're in the last month of the Make Along. Please get your sweaters in. I've seen all the lovely whips in there. I've enjoyed chatting, and we're gonna be drawing a winner from the chatter thread and the FO thread at the end of the month. So the only requirement, whips are welcome, is just that you finish it. You would have finished it, but from either hopefully not August 1st. You didn't wait till the last row, but sometime in August through the end of October would have been when you finished it, and then you could share it in the FO thread.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I want to see photos.
Yes, and I'm not in the drawing obviously, but I'm hopefully gonna have a couple.
I might hopefully have that one done. Keep our fingers crossed. Alrighty,
so mini life update. We've just been gone for a month because a lot of life has happened. Where do we start?
Well, shall we do bad news then good news?
Sure.
Okay.
So last weekend I lost my little doggy Ricky. She crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, but we're doing good. I'll have some photos here of us wearing our matching sweaters. She made it long enough for me and her to have our matching sweater when I finished my Ooey Goey. But honestly, we're sad, but I'm also grateful because she really should not have lived as long as she did. Might sound crazy, but my husband and I prayed over that dog, and she was terminally ill with cancer and congestive heart failure, and she had a fantastic summer. She was very, very ill in May. She bounced back and had a wonderful June, July, August, and played like a puppy, ate like a fat puppy. It was something she shouldn't have had, so I can't be super sad that her life has come to a close now because we were gifted with 3 months that we shouldn't have had. So, yep, very grateful, and prayer works.
Yes.
So, good news.
Good news. Do you have any?
I mean, I did have my first wedding anniversary also this past weekend. So, yeah, been married a year now.
I know, it went
I'm on fall break.
It went by so fast.
I know, I blinked and it's been a year.
Woo!
I've had a couple people be like, well, you're not a newlywed anymore. I'm like, oh man.
That can go as long as you want.
Yeah, well, I joked, I was like, yeah, then we're not newlyweds, but the honeymoon phase doesn't have to end. So.
That's true, it doesn't.
So, yep.
That's not.
So, yep. Am I forgetting something?
I can't imagine.
Okay.
No,
life has just been lifing because we
it
also had.
Really has gone by fast.
Yeah, I'm off on fall break now, so the push to fall break was a lot. I'll just say that it was a lot.
You're a little exhausted. It happens.
So knitting has been a great comfort in a lot of these times. So, okay, FOs. I'm wearing a me-made outfit. My first me-made outfit.
Show it off. Show it off. Let us see it.
I ran to your mannequin. I'm so sorry.
Da-da-da-da.
Okay, I have on my Ooey Gooey by Andrea Mallory, but I'm also wearing, it's kind of hard to tell, I'm wearing my Lane pants by Sydney Graham. So, these are my pants. Don't judge my shoes. I had comfy shoes on today. But these are the Lane pants by Sydney Graham. This is just Hobby Lobby fabric because this was my first pair out and I didn't want to be too expensive. But yeah, they did the elastic waistband, the top. Got nice deep pockets.
I love deep pockets.
Me too. I'm really enjoying these pants. They're a little snug, a little thin, but they're like, it almost feels like I'm not wearing anything at all. So just Hobby Lobby cotton quilt. This was quilting cotton that I used.
Yes.
And it worked great. The only thing is I maybe would go back and line these or make a new pair and line them.
And now your next pair will be with the good stuff.
Yeah.
From over there.
And then the Ooey Gooey, this is Pearl Soho linen quill in the colorway sweet potato and Wool Market Fibers fingering in the colorway linen.
Yes.
So linen quill, colorway linen. But yeah, I love it. The only difference, my sleeve decreases ended at the same amount, but I did a more rapid decrease to get to a shorter sleeve. I knit the body extra long. Looking back, I'm almost like I could have shortened it. I thought.
Nope.
But I think
fabulous.
It's very comfy. This linen quill grew a lot. So the pattern calls for a sport weight yarn. I did it in fingering weight because I know I have a loose gauge, especially compared to Andrew Mowry, which I'll get to more later. Yeah, I love it. It's a little wrinkly because I had it folded up. Yes, my tails are not finished woven in, but I did some, okay?
And she had that done, at least 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. The tails could be woven in.
I was taking care of my dog.
That's true. I forgot about that. Yes, I'm sorry.
No,
Yes.
it's okay. It's okay. I was also, let's be honest, furiously knitting other things.
Yes, you were.
Do you want me to do my last FO?
Let's do this one.
Okay, I finished my
finished.
socks. So last time you saw them, they were here on the first sock. I finished that and knit all of the second sock. The yarn is called More Wonderful Things, which is inspired by Emma, Jane Austen's Emma, but the dyer of this is Holly Press Fibers. I've had this in my stash for quite a while. She did an Emma club, and the pattern, it's vanilla sock this way with an Eye of Partridge heel. It turned out cool in this yarn, which is why I went with it. But this is Summerlee's Cuff Club Volume 2. This was the August cuff. So there we go. I really am enjoying looking at the cuffs. I'm excited tomorrow we get cuff 3.
Oh, good.
Have I knit cuff 2? No. Does that mean I'm not gonna look tomorrow? So yeah, it's been good. Socks were a good travel project on the go. In the midst of everything, it was perfect.
Good, good, good.
So, you got any FOs?
I have a couple. This one is, I don't think he's gonna see it. This is a Christmas present for Mr. Wool Market Fibers.
Okay, so if you are Mr. Wool Market Fibers,
Don't look.
come back to the timestamp listed on the screen below. I'm gonna just put it like right here.
This is a scarf that is from a pattern that I come to find out it's an already existing, but when I was first learning to knit, quite some time ago, I didn't know that. It's already been wrote up. It's a lengthwise scarf when you knit it, so all you have to do is the width, so it really doesn't
Right.
take that long, and it probably only took about 2 weeks. This was done with a chunky yarn out of my stash on a size 10, and I definitely had to go to at least a 40-inch circular to knit this, but
Yeah. But
It goes
this
by
is
really quick.
this yarn is very yummy.
it is.
I know people don't understand when we say yarn is yummy. It's squishy and soft, but I can feel it's just enough of like a rustic yarn to keep you warm. Like it's got enough tooth in it to be warm.
When I put it around me, it hit me in the knees.
Oh yeah.
So
This stitch pattern is really cool too.
It's a good wraparound kind of thing.
This almost looks like a waffle.
This is the front. This is the front side. Yeah.
But I like the backside. I think the backside is just as cool.
It is. Everybody complimented it. They said, "Oh, look, it's reversible." Kinda.
Yeah, it is.
So you could do either one.
I could see this being fine against you too, like having either the smooth or the bumpier side against you.
The pattern should be on my blog for free, and we'll get that link up later today.
Yay!
And let's see, one more. This one was.
I love this.
This one is called the Dumpling Bag, and I've made several of these. I gave a pink one to my sister-in-law, and she really liked it, so I made this one, and it's done in Noro Curion in the natural color. I made it a little bit bigger than the original. She does give you 2 sizes, and I lengthened the handle. This was an afterthought. So, and then I made this, which is my own winging it kind of thing, because it originally comes, you put snaps in, but
okay.
I didn't have my snaps and I wanted to get this done, so I basically winged it by making the little flap over with the button on it. And I can embroider it.
And then you felted it, right?
It's the whole thing is felted except for this, because I did this at work.
When we talk about felting, we're talking about if you wear down yarn, it kind of all starts to like meld together into one fabric instead of individual stitches. You can see like mine, there's a really clear stitch definition, versus this, there's stitch definition, but it's kind of starting to fuzz out a little bit. And you do that by adding the 3 things: water, heat, and friction.
And a little soap.
Yeah.
I did this by hand at least twice. So I hand washed it, felted it, threw it in the dryer, pulled it out, and then I stuffed it full of bags until it was dry. So that took the longest. That took about 3 days. And when the bottom wasn't completely dry, then I pulled all the plastic bags out and I laid it upside down in front of the box fan, and then we were dry really fast. So, but I can go on and embroider. You can do flowers on here like I've done with the others. I haven't decided yet, so that's why it's not.
I think any color you put on that's gonna pop because of the colors.
And even if I don't, it's kind of just cool the way it is.
Oh yeah,
So
I love it.
Know.
I think it's adorable.
Do you want me to embroider it or not? Let me know.
I put embroider.
Well, I have some of the brown thread in there. It's a darker.
But can you imagine like a green or a blue would just pop on that? It would just
with some brown vines, with some blue flowers. Yes.
All right. That's all your FOs?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to go first on whips?
No.
I have.
You have a lot?
I have 3.
1, 2, I got 3.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Let's start with the whip you've seen, but it's had a dramatic glow up.
Oh, yay.
Speaking of which, I don't know if I grabbed my notions bag, Michelle. That's gonna be awkward in a minute when I go to actually start knitting. Whoops. All right. This is my Tahari tank by Tanis Lavalley.
I still love the colors.
She's a lot longer.
Oh, yes, it is.
If you like crop tops, she's already decent for society for you. So
There we go.
This is a Tahari tank. I've got 2 skeins of fingering on here. This is both yarnable colors, and then I got Wool Market Fibers Cobalt Blue to do out the trim on here. So I've got to pick up the neckline. So I guess we're up to 3 skeins of fingering on here. But I'm just alternating every 6 rows. It doesn't call for that in the pattern, it just has a solid tank. But I found these in my stash, realized I had enough yardage. And so I think I still had like 25, 26 grams of each color left. And I've got only a couple inches to go. Right. And then instead of doing ribbing on the hem, I think I'm actually gonna do a folded hem, but stockinette. So yeah, I'm loving it. We're going on vacation next week to a beach. I will not specify what beach yet because this podcast goes up before I go. But I was thinking this would be really fun to wear on vacation. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be done yet. I might be knitting this on the beach. So it'll be a move.
I think it's adorable.
I love
the
it.
colors.
Oh, here's my stitch marker, my progress keeper. So you can see I was down here.
Yeah.
So I've made a good bit of progress. And that's just, round and round knitting. It's a little pumpkin pie.
It is. It's so cute.
I had it on this sweater, and when I finished, I wasn't done with the pumpkin, so I just moved it over.
It's still pumpkin season.
It is very much so pumpkin season. I had an iced pumpkin cream chai from the Starbucks yesterday.
Oh, nice.
It was wonderful. Okay, you want to do one of your whips?
Oh, let's go with the oldest.
We're finally at the point where Michelle brings out whips. I've most likely seen them before.
Instead of brand new ones?
Yeah.
Let's see. No, this one's still the oldest.
I love it.
I didn't realize how far ahead I've gotten on this. So I've been working on these at work, and I take a full day and that's all I work on. So I am down to the last stripe. Of the white, and I'll do, I think it was like 5 rows of white, do a stripe of the multicolor, and then this is Ceciliana by Lisa Haynes. This has been on the needle since 2019 when I bought the yarn. I was in Colorado at the time visiting family, and I fell in love with this yarn. It's by Plymouth, and it's since been discontinued, and I can understand why. The thick thin in this, the thin is so thin that I purposely would break and then reattach because I didn't want it to break while I was knitting and or after. So I purposely did that. This is all mosaic and all short rows.
But the color on it is gorgeous.
The color, yeah, that's what I fell in love with.
It is just stunning. Like, this is, it's just a work of art. Like, when you look
Hannah
at it.
forgot her words. It's that beautiful.
It is. It's just, it's stunning. It's one of those things that's so bold when you see it from a distance.
Oh, yeah.
But yet, I feel like, especially with the little stripes in here, then the natural colors of what you're using still gets to shine as well.
Yeah. So we're almost done.
If I liked mosaic, I would do this.
This, yeah, and if you like short rows, this would be a good one as well.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely one you have to have a piece of paper out with you, like,
yeah,
following everything.
And when I do the mosaics from her, I always follow the chart. For me, it's a lot faster. It's more visual, so you can see where you are while you're working. And for those who want to do it, I'll give you a little secret to the edging, so that you don't have to do any kind of extreme blocking on it and it not come out correctly. So there's that one. That'll be hopefully done soon.
Maybe next time?
Maybe next time. Maybe.
Do you want to give us a Getty tea update?
Getty tea is still in the bag. I had to take the ribbing out, and because when I tried it on after I got the front ribbing on, I found it was still too short, so I'm going to rip out the ribbing and work more on the body and then come back to it. So it's still in the I'll see you later bag. That's where we are.
I just feel like that has to be part of the podcast now, is our Getty tea update. There's a guy on YouTube, I don't know his name, I need to like put his channel up. He's this guy from Alabama.
Okay.
He does different southern things, and he does this show called Bless Your Rank, where he ranks different things. But he always has in there, he does rat update, and apparently the rats have like attacked his studio, and then apparently now we're up to spiders.
Oh wow. Huh.
Yeah. So, and they play the Wii Sports music, like little, it's so funny, like it cracks me up. So now I'm like, Getty tea update.
Well, no rats in that one, so.
How about a salmon?
No salmon's. I like eating it, not wearing it. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna wear it. This is the King Salmon Light by Caitlin Hunter. We recently, along with everything, there was a death in my husband's family. So we were, we went to a funeral and a wake. So it was a little further out from where we live. Not crazy, but like a 30-45 minute car ride.
Yeah.
So I was motivated, and I just lately I've been realizing if I'm motivated to work on something, even if I have goals elsewhere, I need to work on what I'm motivated to work on. That usually it will work out better.
Yeah.
So I was motivated to pick this back up, so I finished the short rows and I put in my new CC, which I think just pops.
Oh, absolutely. Perfect. That looks so much nicer.
So we have Wool Market Fibers, Fiber on the Mountain in Shimmer, which you can kind of see there. And then this is Polka Dot Creek Steel. It's like, sometimes it reads blue, sometimes it reads gray. There's almost a hint of purple. It looks
like a gray black. It's really pretty.
Yeah. So what I figured with this color, I wasn't looking for it, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that's it. That has to be. Because if I pair this sweater, let's say with brown, I think it would blend well.
Oh, absolutely.
If I pair it with black, I think it would pair well. If I pair it with blue, I think it would pair well.
Yeah, because look.
Yeah, with the blue, it goes great. And then maybe black like this. oops. Yeah, it almost reads black like that. So it's crazy how much of a chameleon that color is. So I figured that has to be it. That I really will get a lot of versatility out of the sweater. So floats for anybody who wants to see floats. I always like looking at people's floats, but you can kind of see my floats aren't perfect, but they're decent.
As long as it doesn't pucker.
No, it's not puckering. So this one I've kind of paused a little bit on just because it's one of those I can't take in the car with me, and it's not a quick pull out knit. But this is maybe gonna be my Thursday knit group knit. I'm on the fence because also we like to talk, which is good. That's what you're there for.
It's a lot of talking.
But that doesn't always mean that Hannah's gonna knit her color work chart correctly. We've had some experiences. My instant crush lost a whole row.
Oh yeah.
And it's DK fluff like that.
Oh yeah, not frog friendly, not tink friendly either.
That about broke me. I was about ready to throw the whole thing out, and I was like,
"Oh my gosh!"
I didn't. I tinked it.
Thursday's more like bring a mindless garter stitch, maybe a plain stockinette sock.
Yeah.
You know, a plain hat. You know.
But Hannah has been known to bring her most complicated project to knit group. That's on par for the course for me. So we'll see. We'll see what it brings.
Bring a sock.
I don't have I have a sock, but I'm not working on it. I have one more project that I'll show you. The next one, I think that one's going to be the knit group project. Either that one or the tank top. You got to have your knit group project. Like you have to have your rotation of projects. So we've had a plain stockinette and we've had a color work. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to go ahead and my third one, or do you want to do yours?
I'm almost done with my mittens.
Her stockinette.
Now this is, I got to put thumbs on. I ripped out this one because when I was working on it, when I put them back on the needles, I grabbed a wrong set of needles. I grabbed 4s, and I got all the way up the same as this one and realized, what happened? I still have to keep going. And then I looked at the needles and said, uh-oh, you're on 4s, not 6s. So I had to rip it all the way back down again and then put them on 6s and knit them all way back up again. So that part's done. Now all I got to do is the thumbs. I go to look for my double points for the thumbs. Michelle owns every size in the whole world of almost every single brand ever made.
If you saw our needle organization podcast, you know.
It is massively extensive. But guess what? I don't have 6 double points. I don't have size 6 double points. How did that happen?
If only you knew a local yarn store.
I know, right? I would have to place a special order because I have no 6. I don't understand how that happened. I have every size known to man, but 6s. Where did they go?
Maybe let somebody borrow them.
Oh no, because I know. I've learned that lesson the hard way because they never come back.
Yeah.
So yeah, my 6. I have to order 6s because I can't finish without them. I don't want to put these on circulars because that's just.
I would magic loop it.
I know, and I could to get it over with. I suppose I could, but all the rest of these were done on double points, so that's gonna look funny. I've done that before with a pair of socks when one sock was done on double points and I got halfway through the sock and I did the other one on circulars, and the gauge was so much more that there was huge difference between the two. So yeah, I don't want to really.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What pattern are you using?
This is actually a plain out of print Patents Learn How to Knit Mittens and Gloves book. I love it because it's very plain, and if you did this one twice, it would still come out for a left and a right. So I did this. I did this pair. This yarn is from Ireland.
I'm loving
the black is from Ireland. They're both exactly the same. One's black and one's like a purpley, all in different colored tweed. My little sister went to, her and my stepmom went to.
I don't want to take it off.
Well, here, put this one on. They went for her birthday. Oh, when she was in her early 20s, and they brought me back some yarn, and I've had it in my core stash ever since.
This is woolly
until
wool.
about a year ago, and I decided to make a pair of mittens. So I have enough of the black that I could invert the colors, so I have enough of this to make the body, and then the red or purple for the cuffs. So I may do that and have 2 pairs.
These are for you, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. About to say, this is like Michelle. This is Michelle's colors.
And I never knew that they had bought the yarn, so I didn't ask them, you know, oh, get me some yarn and here's the color I want.
Right.
So yeah, it was
They did good.
It was a great little gift. They did do good.
I've been debating making myself some mittens. I have yarn and a pattern for mittens.
I
Haven't
love
done
mittens.
it.
love mittens.
I always wondered if I would want the point or like the long, you know. But I like these. We should have a mitten along.
We should
Not
have
that
a
we get
mitten
to
along.
wear them much here.
Yeah,
Like
but
a
I'm
good
telling you,
Norwegian mitt.
But
with
when
color
it
work,
gets cold and your hands get cold, you're gonna wish you had mittens.
and I have morning duty, so
See, you need mittens.
I do. I want to get, what I really need is a pair of normal mittens like that, and then a pair of mittens that are convertible, because when I open car doors and stuff, I don't want my mittens to get disgusting with people's Grammy car.
Oh, that's
I know that's awful.
Wet,
but
cold, dirty.
Well, yeah, and some people's car doors are greasy, like car grease.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's, like, and it's just depends on the person, I guess, or just like the environment, you know, different things. But, yeah, sometimes I touch car doors. I'm like, that's sticky. Ew. And what do you do? I mean, so when I'm looking at my
Wear
hand,
rubber gloves.
when I'm looking at my hand knits, I'm like, well, at least I can wash my hands.
Yeah.
I don't want to get grease out of my mitten.
Put a rubber glove on, like ones you wear.
That don't keep
even
you
if they're-
warm.
No, but they'll go in your pocket of your coat.
Yeah.
Since
So,
you can't wear these, and you're still gonna grab.
well, sometimes I don't have to go to car duty, so my goal is to make 2 pairs of mittens, and I'll just have them both on hand. And the ones, if I'm like with the buses, I can keep my normal mittens on that are completely
Right.
covered. And if I have to go do cars, I'll get the convertible and pop up the end of it. Or at least have maybe fingerless mitts. That
Yeah.
has worked well. And I just
Yeah.
have to cut them a little shorter.
Yeah.
That might be what I have to do. So, you ready for my last whip?
Okie doke.
All right, so I had stockinette for the tank top, color work with the salmon. This is the texture.
Da-da-da-da.
I finally started it, and of course I shoved everything in the bag here last night. It was like 11 o'clock at night. You're gonna be so
Oh,
proud
I
of me,
just
Michelle.
Did to the world at 11.
Technically, it's too many FOs.
Cute.
2 pockets.
Look, you know what that looks like?
Is that the same texture pattern?
Almost. Yep.
It's close.
Nope. It looks the same to me.
These are the 2 pockets of my Come Back Again by Andrea Mallory. This is North Bay Fiber and Mallard. This was a birthday gift that I received.
Cute.
So I started on the sleeves. This is a bottom up construction, which I've never done. And I put the sleeves on 2 at a time.
Oh, good. Good job.
I told you that
She
you're going to be
pulled
proud
a
of me.
Michelle. Yay.
I tried to do socks like this before, and I was not having it. It was not fun to me. But for this, I really wanted to make sure both, especially since it's bottom up, we're not tied to a certain orientation on the sleeves yet. So I just make 2 identical sleeves. So I'm finding with this texture pattern, I like it a lot, but it's hard for me to find gauge and read rows.
Yeah.
So rather than be fighting the rows, if I have to adjust something, then they're identical anyway because they're 2 at a time. So I feel like this might be my knit group project is my sleeves.
There you go.
So, yep, that's my last whip.
Oh, yay. Well, I got my last one too. Let me grab it. This is a long one.
I love this so much.
All right. This got started in January during our snowstorm. And for those of you who are going to be receiving this for Christmas, don't look.
Oh, you went that way, okay.
It is coming off the needles.
Look at that.
600 stitches I have to bind off, and I'm telling you, it's boring. But
it's so beautiful. Like this is
and it's got to be majorly blocked. I am
Yeah.
so not happy with the folding of it. Now I went.
This looks fine though, like right here on this corner.
Well, that's because I was blocking it.
Yeah,
To see if it would lay down.
Okay, so
so when I first started to bind this off, I went up a needle size. This is done on an 8, and so I went up to a 9. Well, it really was curling horribly, so I tore that out, put them back on the needle, and I didn't do all of it. I was right in the very beginning part. Put them back on the 8s and started binding off, and then it was behaving a whole lot better. But it's still folding, so it's got to be majorly blocked. So this thing is going into a block bath.
Yeah.
But I've got
I need a whole bed to block this.
the neck part and actually just the rest of this. This right here is where I'm going. I'll come around to this corner, do this here, come around the neck, and we are done and done. But 600. I mean, and it took me, I think, 2.5 days just to do part of what I already did. It was forever and 6 days. But this is it. Now I shortened it on purpose because my mother's short. And she didn't need anything that long. And I'm pretty sure that when I go to water soak this and block it, it'll stretch a little bit longer. So
cables always open up.
Yeah, and but I mean just the fabric in itself. Yeah. Will
and all
open
those
up.
pearls, those will open up.
So this is this one, and then this will be done.
It looks beautiful.
Oh man. I had this on 3 47-inch needles. And then at one point I'd forget to, because I was knitting, so I had 4. So it was on 3 and then I'd knit with the 4th one. And at one point I forgot. And so I had part of the neck and part of half of one on one needle, and it was falling off. So I went to 60s, and that worked out a little bit better. So
goodness.
And yeah, and I skipped 2 repeats of the cable pattern. So I would, if I'd have gone exactly to the pattern like I was supposed to have 6 of these, no 7, excuse me, it's supposed to have 7. I would have had to have 3 60-inch circulars on this thing. That's how big, that's how long it is.
But I mean, this is us. It's also a work of art. Like it really is.
Goodness.
Michelle makes the showstoppers.
I can't help it. Not that I try, I just find stuff that I like and do it, and here we are. But yeah, this is, now this one, like I said, I think this was the youngest, newest whip that I have. Everything else is 10 years older. So
we're gonna get through the whip down.
There's hope for us yet.
I was doing so good, and then I cast on all those sweaters, and that's really where I'm working through. Like I'm looking ahead to Christmas, and I'm like, I'm bogged down in sweater land.
Yeah,
like
and I look at these new sweaters and I think, oh my God, I don't want to do that, because I still got 3 I'm working on. So yeah, I couldn't.
I think I had 6. I still have, so I have these 3. I have my Instant Crush. I have that flax. I don't know about the flax because I'm not motivated about it at all. Is that it? That's 5, and then I just finished the Ooey Gooey, so that'd be 6.
Yeah. But how many you got on the needles? 5?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I have 5 on the needles right now. Ooey Gooey was the 6th, and I got that off the needles.
So mine is the Getty, the Woolly Waffle Cardigan, Buford 5, the Marled.
That's a Stephen West.
So I got 4. That's plenty.
Yeah.
That's like,
well, okay. Dream Knitting.
Dream Knitting.
Tanis Lavely just released a collection of patterns. It's called the Aussie. And she has the Aussie crew neck sweater, the Aussie V-neck, an Aussie crew neck cardigan, and Aussie V-neck cardigan.
I haven't seen those yet. I'll have to go look for them.
I purchased the whole collection.
Yeah. I figures I knew you would. Woo-hoo.
So, and I have 2 DK, because it's a DK pattern, I have 2 DK sweater quantities sitting on me at the house. So I'm like, But also just, I don't know. We'll see.
So,
all the sweaters.
I know, because I've got Rachel Ilsley, I really want to do.
Her color work stuff is just...
Her color work is fabulous, and they're all top down, which I absolutely love. Her and Mortison. What is that, Eleanor?
I think so.
Eleanor Mortison. She does a lot of color work, yoked pullovers. Both of theirs are done in fingering weight, which is what's keeping me from casting on, because
Fingering weight. My King Salmon Light is fingering weight. My tank top is fingering weight.
And
I will
mine are
say
all
the cardigan,
sport and higher. So
the cardigan sport, the Instant Crushes DK, flax is worsted.
yeah, and all of mine are either sport or DK. None of them are fingering.
The Stephen West MCal starts Thursday.
Are we doing it? What does it look like? Oh, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery, but it's a 4 skein shawl. I'm like, I still haven't finished my twists and turns from 3 years ago. Whoops.
Yeah, because I'm still doing this Fiberfest.
I have the kit. Michelle got me a Fiberfest kit for Christmas, and I have yet to cast it on. I need to.
And you keep telling me wait, so I'm waiting.
We need to plan like a 2-month period where we just knit it together.
Yeah.
And then we can break down, okay, we need to hit this clue at this point and this clue, and like.
Was that an MCal at one time? Because if we did that, then I could do that.
No, but it has sections. Like all of his stuff has sections,
okay.
so we could do like the sections.
Yeah.
The MCal looks cool. I like that it's a music themed one. Obviously, I'm a music teacher.
Of course, I knew you would.
So, part of me is like, I feel like I should, but I also strongly feel like I should not. My mother even looked at me when I went to her house, because a lot of my yarn is still at her house. I have a big stash. My stash is bigger than my current living accommodations, so that's my fault. I need to knit through my stash.
We're trying.
I'm doing pretty
which is
good.
what I've been doing. That's why a lot of mine.
All of my yarn purchases lately have been, I need this to finish this project.
Right.
It hasn't been, I'm just going to splurge.
Right. So that's a good, it's a work towards.
Yeah.
Versus core stash that sat in my closet, not real, on my shelf for 20 years.
I don't have, sorry, it's early for me, but I don't know. My mother looked at me the other day and she was like, why do you even have these shawls? You don't knit them and you don't wear them. And I was like,
but they would make great gifts.
But I do wear them sometimes. Not often because it's not cold enough often.
No, but wait till you go outside and it's 30 degrees.
I've been freezing at church lately. You can tell who sits where at church by where the shawls and the blankets are, because we're all getting cold. And it's just a mix of different...
Under the fan, near the air vent somewhere, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and where I sit, the air has to go right on us. So I need to finish that shawl. But also, I'm like, do I cast it on? Do I recklessly get 4 skeins and do it?
I need to see at least at least the first clue, so I have an indication of where we're headed with that. Because if you look at, if he does a stitch pattern in one item, he's going to do it 5 more times.
Yeah.
In a cardigan, a pullover, a pair of socks, a shawl, a hat, a scarf. So
he's very much so an artist where he plays with certain elements. Like
he'll take, like this one. I've already seen this in 3 different garments, whether somebody modified it.
Been playing with this idea.
So he does that with a particular stitch pattern.
Yeah, and this one's Andrew Mowry, but I have seen people. I'm curious. He did welts a couple years ago. I don't think we might see some welts out of him. But yeah, these very modern graphic.
Yeah, he's had welts before.
His shawl last year was very modern graphic. This yarn, this orange, I was actually going to use for that shawl with the blue, which would have been cool. But I'm going to wear this more. So it was the right call for me.
And Carol Feller did welts in a couple of her sweaters some years ago, because I did one.
I have a
So it's
shawl.
not like it's a new element. It's just that now it's becoming a popular element. Not that it's new.
Right,
just
and
now
it's kind
popular.
of, knitting is fashion. There's only so many, and when I did music history in college, we talked about this, that really there's only so many elements of different things that people are going to use the same chord progression. They're going to use the same elements. It's more of, okay, if this is your structure, what are you putting on top of it? Like, what's the new spin as far as, your combination of that is what makes it different. That's where it's hard sometimes with pattern writing is a lot of times when you're writing something, somebody might have done something out there similar. It doesn't mean that you didn't have the idea. It was just, because it doesn't mean you were aware of their idea. It just means that you're working with similar elements. You're working with similar books and things like that.
That's where that came from. Because that was, this scarf is close to 20 years old when I wrote it up. And I had no outside, like I wasn't a part of, Ravelry wasn't in there at the time, 20 years ago. So then when it was, I'm like, well, darn, it's already here, kind of thing. So but it's already out there.
Yep.
And now, like the Plain Talk, the Hug Me socks, I did that. That was by Terry Morris. And it's been done 8 times since under different titles.
Different people. And a lot of it too, when you're buying from a designer, you're also buying their pattern writing as far as the way they explain things. I really enjoyed, like, the reason, I don't always like all of Stephen West's things, but the reason I keep coming back to him,
it's his format.
Right, and the way he teaches you, and he teaches you techniques in a way that's memorable, so that when you see that technique later on, maybe with a designer who does not explain it as clearly, you learn it from him. Like, and it like make one left and make one right. I will never forget, because I had to do them. I think I did them with shawlography actually, and it was it might have been twist and turns. That's what it was. The beginning chevrons of twist and turns have make one lefts and make one rights. In cast on stitches too, which is just like, because without giving too much away, there's loops that you pull through, so you're casting on and binding off stitches, and then you're having to do make one lefts and make one rights when you've done that backwards loop cast on, which is already fiddly, and you're just like,
I hate that one.
But I did that before I started sweater knitting, and that gave me the skills for when I started sweater knitting. I was ready to do the make one left and right, and to do it cleanly. So different things. So I don't know. Mr. West knows what he's talking about, and the music stuff I've actually been enjoying. I really have.
Music stuff.
He's been putting out songs on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Like legitimately, there's a pianist and he's standing behind a music stand singing about shawls. Like, they have legitimately written songs about knitting.
That's cool.
It's cool. So I'm like, I kind of want to.
Do we want to do this? Do we not want to do this? I still want to see what Clue 1 looks like, so I know where he's. I can pretty much have a good idea of where he's headed with at least the first clue. So if I can at least see it. A peep. Then, and he's always bright. I'm not bright.
I am.
You're
I like
orange
my
and you're hot
neons.
pink.
Yes.
I tried that. I had to wear sunglasses. I couldn't do it.
It made its way to me.
Yes, it did actually. In a hat.
There's been several swatches of hot pink that have made their way to me, and they are well loved.
Definitely, yes.
Speaking of
so
which,
we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, as soon as I catch a peep, then maybe I'll talk you into it. Who knows?
Grant, just cover your ears. All right. Well, we're gonna get to knitting. This should go up tomorrow, October 1st. So happy October! It's the last month of the make along.
Ooh.
Post your sweaters.
Halloween is soon coming up. Yes.
Pumpkin spice season.
Absolutely.
Michelle's a Halloween person. I'm not.
Am. And pumpkins.
I'm a pumpkin
pie.
person.
More pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin spice.
Yes.
Pumpkin spice. Literally, this is just it's listed on Ravelry as my pumpkin spice Ooey. Because that's what it is. It's pumpkin spice.
It is.
So, anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you are new here and you're not subscribed and you want to see more content, we are planning on getting content up more regularly than once a month. I've got some things on the behind the scenes coming out. So subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the little bell icon if you want to be notified when we post. And if you enjoyed it, hit a like. That always helps our channel grow and reach more people.
What's going on in the comments.
Yes. Let us know what you're knitting. Post in the comments. We love seeing your comments and replying to them. It always makes me excited, especially when y'all give us feedback on like colors, or you tell us what you're doing. It's really fun.
Yeah, I do. I like that too. Yes.
Yeah. So we'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right, bye
Bye.
everybody. Have a good day.